This app is made for small and medium scale businesses that you can easily track your sales, both the paid items and the unpaid items, and you can get the total here, the monthly performance. Here you can search through the date from this date to this date, and you can search through the status. That means the paid item, the total paid item, and the total unpaid items. So let's get started. Go to the menu. Let's create a sales. Create sales. Good. Now, what's the item? Let's add a provision store item. Let's say bread. Price per item 400. Quantity 2. Status unpaid. Add invoice. Nice. So here is it. Then let's add another one. Item granite. Price per item 50. Quantity 1. Select status unpaid. Now these are the ones that have not paid. So let's add the one that paid. Let's take another item, Indomie. Price per item 400. Quantity 0. Status paid. Add invoice. Now, as you can see here, you have the ones that have paid and ones that are not paid. So let's check the paybook. Go to menu, paybook. As you can see here now, you have all the invoices here, paid and unpaid. So you can ignore the paid and start calculating for the unpaid. So you mark granite. Let's check.
Groundnut 1. Total amount 50.
So you see it reads it for you. So let's take the other one.
Bread 2. Total amount 850.
Nice. Automatically you see that it summed it for you. So let's pay. When you click on pay, it will convert automatically from unpaid to paid. Let's check. Pay. Nice. As you can see now, they are all paid. So let's go back to the dashboard. Dashboard. And check. See the paid items, 2050. Unpaid is 0. So let's add an unpaid item again. So go to menu, create save, item name. Alright, let's say cup of rice at 500 naira. How many? 4. Unpaid. Add invoice. Now let's go back to the dashboard. Dashboard. Year 1 unpaid, 2000. Total amount is 4050. So right now we can filter through the status. Status we have paid. Apply filter. So you see now that it displays just the paid one, total amount paid. If you check the unpaid, then you have this. Apply filter. Total unpaid is this. Okay, and you can also search through the date. Go to all. Now let's search through the date. Let's backdate it. Set from this date to this date. Search. Apply filter. None. Okay, what if we take it to this date? Set. Apply filter. Yes. So that's how you track. You can track all your activities anywhere you are. Let's go to the accounting now. Accounting report. So here the accounting is 0. At the end of the day, or whatever time is set, you can balance the accounting. Alright? By going to manage accountant, you add accountant. So let's add an accountant. Festus. Touch it. Nice. So let's use the accountant details we just created. So you can start adding categories. Go to menu, categories. Now categories, they are under 2, revenue and expenditure. So revenue is the money you gotten from business. So let's say sales is under revenue. Add categories. Purchase, the item you purchase, is under expenditure. Alright. Then we have, okay, let's say transportation under expenditure, then food under expenditure, salary under expenditure. Okay, let's just add, okay, others. Others can be both expenditure and others can also be revenue because you can generate revenue from other ways. Okay, sorry, others, update. Okay, now let's go to the menu now and choose transactions. So when you add, let's say 10,000 can be revenue. When you touch revenue, we see the categories. 10,000 under sales. Now the date can be today, fine. Description, total sales of the day, Yeah, let's change it to 100,000. Okay, amount receivable is the total amount they are owing you in the business. All right, it's not among this total sale, this amount here. So let's add it. Let's say it is 49,000. Add transaction. Nice, you've added it. Okay, now let's add another one. Let's add 23,000 or 2,300 expenditure under transportation. That means money spent in transportation. Description, let's say transportation of the day. Amount payable, no. Add transaction. Nice. So let's also add purchase. Purchase, let's say the purchase is 78,000. Expenditure, purchase. You purchased the item yesterday. Set. Description, yeah, okay. Say cost of goods sold. Amount payable, let's say you paid remain 2,000. So 2,000 is what you are owing the business that you purchased the item from. Add transaction. Good. So let's come back and check. Go to the menu and you can go to dashboard. Yeah, go to dashboard. So you see the total revenue, the total expenditure, then your total profit for the day. Then your total receivable, total payable, net profit. That means they are owing you 49,000 naira and you are owing 2,000 naira. So when you plus and minus, that means the total revenue plus the total receivable minus the total payable minus the total expenditure. So here is the graph. Then you can see it in the account table here by toggling. So here is the revenue and here is the expenditure. Very simple and straightforward. Then you can also come to the balance sheet. View balance sheet, you add balance sheet categories. All right, balance sheet, you have the assets and the liability. What's an asset? An asset is what you own or what they owe you, while liability is what you owe. Yeah, what you have to pay back. Okay, now what is a house? If the business has a house, it's an asset. Okay, then if a business made a sale, it's also an asset. Say cash from sale. What if the business own a car? Is a car asset or liability? Since you own the car, it's an asset. Okay, what about? Also, let's still say a car. Then what if the car you have not finished paying the money for the car? It's a liability. because you are owing. So something that is an asset can also be a liability. It only depends whether you own the thing or you owe the thing. So you can say this car now, you can say car loan, yeah, to repay, okay? Then a loan is a liability, all right? So now let's fill in the balance sheet. Come now to add balance sheet, okay? Select categories, house, amount, how much did you buy the house, or how much is the worth of the house? If the house worth 50 million naira for the company house, then when did you buy the house? Let's say May 8th, set. Add entry. Now let's add another balance sheet. Let's take cash from sale. Cash from sale may be 3 million. Then today's date. Add entry. Alright. Now let's add another one. A loan. You took a loan of 28 million naira. May 1st, set. Add entry. So let's check the balance sheet. So come here now to the menu and go to view balance sheet. Nice. You see the very clean balance sheet now? So the assets and the liabilities. The total equity is 25 million. That means what is equity? Equity is when you subtract the liability from the asset. That means what is left over. That means you are not owing because it's not minus. Assuming here is minus, then you are owing. So the asset has more weight over the liability, as you can see them here. But when you search through the dates, from this date to this date, apply, let's see. You see, okay, if you use just this date, from this date to this date, you apply, let's check. So you see now that when you took the loan, you have nothing, but you started using it to achieve. So let's come back now to this date. Here you can print balance sheet. Perfect, look at it, very nice, sweet and enterprise standard. You can print it as PDF and send out. Thank you very much. This is the demo of the Anqua Facebook and accounting system.